How's it going, people? Sam Slabber here, and this is just a little quick update video. On the main page of the website, literally RuneScape.com, you scroll down just a little bit, you will actually find yourself a dev blog, and it's named Prestige. I don't know how many of you actually know about this, but basically what it is a brand new prestige system. Now, for those of you who've been on the channel for quite a while ago, there was a kind of like little mini video I did called RS Theory, and that one in particular covered something called Notorious Monsters, which is kind of nothing to do with this, but the next one I was going to do is something similar to this, and I'm pretty sure I said it in the video. Basically, this prestige system allows you to, in a way, level over 99. Now, this kind of system isn't really going to apply to anyone with lowish stats or is newish to the game. For those of you with maybe a few 99s or 199, and if you're maxing comping and you're going for the 200 mils, then this will probably apply more to you. But this is going to be added apparently sometime in November. At least that's what they're saying. Although depending on how many problems are with it and if they need to sort out some small details, then it could very well kind of lay over into December and possibly January. But this is a brand new system, and honestly it is pretty good. Kind of curious of what kind of rewards and stuff they're going to add to it, and how it's going to play with your comp cape, the trim comp cape for example. But other than that, it does seem pretty good. So what is this new prestige system then? Well, basically it'll bring a bit more competitivity to... Competitivity? Is that really a fucking word? Competitiveness to RuneScape. Basically right now, it doesn't matter if you've joined and you've got the best XP gaining advantage in the game that no one's ever found before. You're not going to get first place on the high scores for a skill. The reason for that is people have got the 200 mil max XP level long before you, because the game's been out for so long that, yeah, you'll get near the top, but you won't be the top. So basically, they're going to try and combat this with this prestige system. I mean, they have added the like seasonal high scores and stuff, which in and of themselves aren't bad. They're actually pretty good. Like, they kind of give you some side objectives if you're just looking to kind of get top ranks here and there. But this prestige system kind of adds to the existing original high scores. If you go to the existing high scores, you'll find the individual high score table for each skill, and then the overall, and you'll get basically the player's name, as well as their total level, or the level of the skill, and then the amount of XP they have in said skill. The combination of the level and the XP will place them somewhere on the scoreboard. Yeah, understand? Pretty straightforward, nice and fucking easy. Well, basically they're going to be changing that. They're going to be adding a new high scores of sort, and it's going to be the prestige high scores. So this is straight from the front of the website. Long ago, in the mist of time, the RuneScape high score table was a place where the best players competed daily for the top spot. Then, one day, the first player reached 200 mil, and that race ended. Nowadays, no matter how hard you work, you're never going to see that prestigious rank 1 because someone else got there first. So yeah, pretty much, in a nutshell, kind of just explains everything, doesn't it? So, what they're saying is, with now, back in the day, getting a 99 was an incredibly rare thing and kind of made you stand out from the crowd. These days, there's so many people with 99s and max capes and comps that most people tend to treat having a 99 as if it's like the bare minimum requirement for respect. This is straight off the front page, mind. And basically, Prestige is going to change all this. With this update due to arrive in RuneScape somewhere in November apparently, the high score tables will unlock, and once again the top spot will be occupied by the player who worked the hardest, not the one who got there first. And then they go on to explain what Prestige actually is. So in a nutshell, it's really simple. The Prestige system will allow you to choose any of your current 99s, click a toggleable button, and reset that skill to level 1. What this means is that you can level it to 99 once again. You do this because once Prestige goes live, the high score table will be sorted firstly by your prestige level, so the number of times you've actually prestiged that skill, so gone 1 to 99, how many times you've done that. Then your current level, and then your current XP in that skill. So in other words, the progress you've made since you last reset the skill. So basically, what I mean is, you can toggle it on and off whenever you want. So let's say you've got 99 woodcutting, and you fancy doing some woodcutting, but you don't really want to go for 200 mil. So you want to do something new, and instead of making a brand new account, you simply prestige woodcutting. So you click a little button, it'll be next to woodcutting or something along those lines, and it'll put your woodcutting level 1. The only difference is it'll be prestige 1, level 1. So basically you'll start again at level 1 woodcutting. The difference this time around is it'll actually take double the amount of XP to hit 99 in the first prestige compared to if you've just made a fresh account. So when you first start the game with a brand new account, it takes roughly 13 mil XP to hit 99, right? If you was to go into prestige 1, it'll then take you 26 mil XP to get a 99. And then if you was to prestige it a second time, in other words tier 2 prestige, it'll then take 39 mil XP, etc, 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 all the way up to whatever they're going to cap it at, if they cap it at all. So there we go, that is pretty much what prestige is in a nutshell. And from the front page, to really separate the legendary from the melee awesome, the amount of XP you need to level up increases by 100% the base total for every time you reset the skill. That means when you reach 99 for the second time, it takes 26 mil, reaching 99 for the third, 39 mil, etc, etc. That increase will be spread across all your levels, so it takes 2, 3, 4 times as long to reach each individual level, as well as to reach 99. If you do reset a skill, you're not trapped at a low level though. It would suck if a new quest came out and your prestige level wasn't high enough yet, or if you just wanted to go bossing for a bit and couldn't. As such, you can turn the prestige on and off to revert back to your previous skill level of 99. While it's switched off, you can't earn XP towards your prestige level, but it will keep gaining XP towards like a 200 mil, like your normal cap, whenever it's turned off. And then once you turn it back on, you'll go back to your prestige level, and then it'll add XP to your prestige. Hopefully that's explained nice and easily. So the overall category of the top player high scores table has an additional restriction. If we sorted it out by your total number of resets, everyone would just reset the easiest skills a bunch of times instead, the overall table will be topped by whoever has reset all skills the most times. The overall top players table might look something like this. So you'll have player name. He's reset all of his skills twice. His total prestige is 57, so he's prestige 57 different skills. And then his total level is currently 6,993, and his total XP is 762 million, or something like that. And then you'd have player 2, he's prestiged all of his skills once. He's prestiged 60 skills, or 60 times. And his total level is currently 8,453, and his total XP is 889 mil XP, etc, etc. It's all on the front page, so you can have a look there and you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's a bit easier when you've got it right in front of you. There are also apparently going to be some rewards that come along with this prestige high score table Majura, and those are, at the moment, they mention there are also some amazing titles, emotes, and cosmetic overrides for showing off your prestige accomplishments in-game and on the forums. You'll be able to prove which skills you've reset and how many times you've reset them in a showy way. For this prestige system though, you do have to be a member to make use of it. But because it resets your skill level beyond that everyone is on a level playing field, this makes it a true race from a fair start for all people at 99. Although I'm saying this and they're saying this about the prestige system coming out, for those of you who've gone for the mad 200 mil rush, this bit's for you. We're not forgetting the accomplishments of those who already hit 200 mil in the old tables, and those who haven't yet reached it. You'll still be able to view the old high scores on the website with the same rankings, restore your lifetime XP, which is all XP ever earned in that skill regardless of whether or not you've reset it. You'll still be able to make progress towards 200 mil in your lifetime XP, which is still the cap, and earn your rank on the old high scores. So the high scores we currently have aren't going to disappear, they will be back in the background, except for they add in the prestige system as like a tack on towards it, and that'll only activate if you have actually prestiged your level, for example. So yeah, that is prestige in a nutshell. This is the new system they're coming up with. It's basically, well, what they're hoping is it'll bring some positive side effects to the game. At the moment, since only the highest level content is relevant to the most dedicated players, this skews the economy towards certain things and items away from others. With prestige though, they're hoping that players will be competing at all skill levels, making items in areas that haven't been relevant for a very long time suddenly of interest again. So it's basically trying to bring people back from just doing the same repeated high level tasks over and over and over again, just everyone piling into the top tier area, and hopefully bring everyone else back into the original open world where everyone used to live when skill levels weren't always at 99. So yeah, that is pretty much what they're trying to do. Plus, on top of that, for those of you who are kind of high leveled, and let's say you've got a max cape or a comp cape, or you've trimmed your comp cape, and there's not much left for you to really aim for, well, you kind of like lose your achievement, I guess. The easiest way to put it. I'm sure those of you in that position will probably know what I'm talking about. There's no easy way to explain it, and I'm kind of babbling. So yeah, there's that. So hopefully this will bring back a bit more life. It means you can now have like more feelings of achievement after you've hit your max cape, for example. Because I mean, if you hit your comp cape, the only other massive achievement left then really is either the 200 mils in stats, or you go for trim. And once you've done trim, the only thing left is 200 mil in all stats. So with this, they kind of add an alternative just for gaining a massive shit ton of XP. And basically the alternative will be to try and aim for the high score slots in prestige totals, which would probably tack up to like prestige 10 or something like that, I'd assume. Or possibly haven't even got a cap limit. So yeah, it kind of adds something else for you to do. You can kind of have a little competition with your mates and stuff. So all in all, it's not a bad update, gotta be honest, as long as it works how they are predicting it to, and from what they explained it does, then yeah, I can't see any bad sides to this, to be honest. So there we go. All in all, that is the brand new little prestige system. So yeah, hopefully you've all been involved, and now you know what you know. I've told you. So yeah, this is straight off the front page. It's services.runescape.com/m=news/devblog prestige, pretty much. If you just go straight to the RuneScape website, it'll be right in front of you. Just scroll down a tiny bit, and you'll see devblog-prestige there. And all the information is in their words. So in a nutshell, prestige system is kind of adding a way to level 99s over 99, and gives you a bit more of an achievement instead of just reaching the 200 mil cap and then never touching a skill once again. So this way you can keep on leveling, and if you only like certain skills, then you can keep prestiging those skills, and it'll kind of add some variation to it. So yeah, save you from going to the same place over and over again and eventually getting bored out of your teeth. So that is the prestige system in a nutshell. Hopefully you all enjoyed that and you are now informed. Another one, you got the RS Law. I did say it's coming out probably Wednesday unless the quest come out. Well, the trees came out and then this came out. I was originally going to upload it today, but then I noticed this, so I thought I'd pop this up instead. The RS Law is done. The RS Law is done, and will most likely be up tomorrow. Unless something else gets updated, then maybe it'll be the day after. Either way, it'll be up very soon, and it will be up this week. This was chosen by our competition winner, Mr. Mackenzie. So yeah, hopefully yours enjoys. So RS Law will be up for you, and I might hold another competition for another RS Law kind of thingy soon. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, but it should be pretty interesting. So yeah, look forward to that. Until next time, people, I will catch you all later. Have a good one.